everyone and welcome to Defense Shows. I Kiran. So today we will read about the preposition part. Part 1 we have discussed in our previous lecture. So it's a part 2 of preposition and we will find this common error after it. Alright. And after that we will study about all the words. Means we will read the vocabulary and we'll have the quiz after it, and it is useful for all defense examination. So here we move. So friends, preposition, it's part 2 of preposition. Part 1 I discussed in my previous lecture. If you haven't seen, so please do visit there. You'll get the concept regarding the preposition. So friends, firstly the preposition is till. So हम till कहाँ use करते हैं? So till is used for the particular time. Alright. So कहीं भी हम particular time के बारे में discuss कर रहे हैं. Alright. So we will use particular till we will use. Alright. Particular time we will use till. So until कहाँ use करेंगे? They seems quite similar, right? So until we will use for indefinite time where the time is not definite. Alright. Let me make it so simple by using the example. We shall walk until we fell down. See friend, I told you कि हम कहाँ until use कर रहे हैं indefinite time के लिए. So यहाँ अब कोई time definite है नहीं है ना, until we fell down बोल रहे हैं. Alright, so it's an indefinite time, so we'll use until here. Next one is we shall work till 3 p.m. So here the time is defined, it is definite, so we'll use till here. Alright, next one is to कहाँ use करते हैं? Although we use to in different aspect, but here we use for place. Alright, let's see example. We walked up to the station. Alright, here station is the place. Okay, here station is the place, so we used to here, up to. Alright, next one is never use preposition after these words. See friend, there are some words which don't require preposition. They are complete by themselves. They don't require anything. They are independent. Alright, we can associate like this. So what all are these words? These are advise, tell, ask, beg, command, encourage, request, inform, welcome, compliment, remind, and congratulation. Alright, so let's see an example. I advised to him to go. Oh, it's incorrect, right? So it is incorrect. So what would be the correct? I advise him to go. So no need of to here. Alright, so same way in tell, I'll not say I tell, please tell to him to go. No, it's wrong. You should say please tell him to go. Alright, please ask him to give me this. Please ask him to give me this. Let's say please ask to him to. Okay, don't use to after the ask, and after the back don't use the to. Command, okay, the officer command the soldiers. You will not say the officer command to the soldiers. Alright, next one is encourage. I am just he encouraged to the person. No, he encouraged the person. Simple one. Request, I request to him nahi, I request him. Alright, I inform to him nahi, I inform him. Okay, the principal inform him. Alright, welcome, he welcomed to the guest nahi, he welcomed the guest. Alright, they don't need the preposition after them. Alright, so I think it's clear. If not, to revise it, it's important one. Okay, next one is, see friend, we will get the use of preposition and uses of preposition the more we read. Alright, these are the mere rules, but the more we read the books and there's other things we'll get in a better manner. Next one is where we use within. Okay, here in use means at the end of time. At the end of time, right, means at the last moment we will use in. Okay, and where we will use, he will return. Where we will use within, we will use within before the end of time. Okay, means you have sufficient time. Okay, he will return within 5 minutes. मतलब 5 minutes के अंदर आ जाएगा. He is having sufficient time there. But when I'll use in, it means that at the last moment, at the 11th hour, right, he will return in 5 minutes at the end of time. ठीक है, last moment में. Alright, next one is फ्रॉम हम कहाँ यूज़ करते हैं? फ्रॉम इज यूज्ड विथ, किसके साथ यूज़ होता है? टू के साथ या टिल के साथ, ऑलराइट। एंड बिटवीन इज यूज्ड, देखो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट, बिटवीन वाला बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है बिकॉज वी just do it in a different manner, right? We use in a incorrect manner, between को हम हमेशा incorrect manner में use करते हैं, and here we do the mistake, all right? So spotting an error में सबसे बड़ा चीज़ है observation of the sentence, all right? So between के साथ हमेशा and आता है, ठीक है, between के साथ to नहीं आता है, all right? So let's form an example. He works from 9 to 6. देखो क्या आया? ही वर्क्स फ्रॉम आया, तो फ्रॉम के साथ आई टोल्ड यू, फ्रॉम के साथ क्या आएगा? टू आएगा. सो ही वर्क्स फ्रॉम 9 to 6. ओके, द मीटिंग वॉज शेड्यूल्ड, ऑलराइट. सी, द मीटिंग वॉज शेड्यूल्ड टू बी हेल्ड बिटवीन. सो बिटवीन आया, बिटवीन के साथ आई टोल्ड यू एंड आएगा. सो सी, बिटवीन टू बिटवीन 2 PM एंड 3 PM, ऑलराइट. एंड आया, ना कि टू आया. 2 PM नहीं होता. जहाँ बिटवीन लगता है, माइंड इट, आई एम रिपीटिंग इट, जहाँ बिटवीन लगता है वहाँ 2 to 3 PM होता है, ऑलराइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज बिसाइड एंड बिसाइड. सी फ्रेंड, इट्स इंटरेस्टिंग वन टू. अब जहाँ बिसाइड रखता है ना, इसका मतलब होता है बाई साइड ऑफ, बाई साइड ऑफ या वी कैन सिंपली से बगल में, ऑलराइट, बाई साइड ऑफ. बट बिसाइड्स होता है जहाँ ना, जहाँ एस एडिशन हो जाता है. इट मीन्स इन, देखो जैसे एस जहाँ एडिशन है वैसे इसका मीन्स क्या होता है? इन एडिशन टू, ऑलराइट, मीन्स इसके अलावा, ठीक है. यू कैन से राम हैव 5 सिस्टर beside one brother, besides one brother, not beside but besides one brother. You can simply say it's somewhat related with rather, alright. So besides means in addition to, alright. Let's form an example. Besides eating, he is also enjoying TV. Means in addition to eating, he is also enjoying the watching TV. Okay, he also enjoying TV. You were sitting beside me. Simply beside आया ना, by side. Beside means by side. अगर s जुड़ जाएगा, in addition हो जाएगा उसका meaning. All right. So next one is between. See friend, there are two words between and among. So among ना more than 2 person के लिए यूज़ होता है, and between दो peoples के लिए यूज़ होता है. All right. So let's see an example. Between the two of you, right? Between the two of you means you are 2 person here. Between two of you, who is stronger? Alright, so here comes between. But when there are more people, just say you have to distribute the sweets among the 10 people. Let's say between 10 people. Alright, you'll say among 10 people. Alright, but what happens here? Sometimes there are some exceptions, okay? As exceptions are less, so you will learn them, okay? Let's say example, alliance hai, right? Alliance are the group of many country, all right, but what happened? We use between, not among, because it's one group, okay? Although countries are different, but alliance, when we are using, you will use between, not among, all right. Already more people are there, but it's an exception, all right. So next one is across and through. See friend, let's see example. ये रोड है, सो ये रोड का अक्रॉस है, ऑल राइट. बट एक हमने टनल बना दिया, ब्रिज बना दिया, तो जो उसके द्वारा जा रही है वो क्या है? थ्रो है, ऑल राइट. लेट्स सी एग्जाम्पल. वॉक अक्रॉस अ रोड एंड पास थ्रू अ टनल. मीन्स हम चलते किसके हैं? अक्रॉस अ रोड, बट हम पास किसके होते हैं? टनल के होते हैं, ऑल राइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज, अब सी फ्रेंड, दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग वन. मॉर्निंग के साथ, आफ्टरनून के साथ और इवनिंग के साथ वी ऑलवेज यूज इन. Keep this in brain, okay. Next one is down, daybreak, noon, midday, midnight के साथ हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं? at यूज़ करते हैं. Simply you can relate that MAE, इसके साथ हम in यूज़ करते हैं, okay. And down, daybreak, noon, midday और जो बचे उनके साथ हम at यूज़ करते हैं. Alright, let's see an example. I like to roam around in the evening. Alright, I like to roam around in the evening. Okay, I didn't use at because at is used in down, daybreak, noon, midnight and midday. All right, so in morning, afternoon and evening we use in. All right, next one is I'll see you at night. I say I'll see you at night. Okay, at night. Next one is the sun is hottest at midday. You can see here where we use in, where we use at. All right. So next one is since and for. See friends, since is used for the point of time. All right, for point of time. But for a period of time, we use for. Okay. Let's see an example. I have not taken anything. I haven't taken anything since yesterday because it's a point of time. Okay. I have been practicing for 10 days. Okay. It's a period of time. All right. So we have done with our proposition 2. So now let's find the error in this sentence in one go. Okay. So if you know the answer, just pause the video and give your answer. Okay. And it's very important because it will come in your examination. All right. Next one is as the meeting was about to end, he insisted to ask several questions. See friend, where would be the error? It would be in C part. All right. So we will replace to ask by asking. All right. So C में क्या है? Error है. Next one is the watchman was kind enough to inform us about the conspiracy but declined to name the person behind it. See friend, where would be the error? It would be in B. Okay, it would be in B. Here about will replace. Okay, here about will replace by of. Okay, the watchman was kind enough to inform us of the conspiracy. अब देखो कुछ ना डिजीज़ होती है ना, उस पर भी हम ऑफ लगाते हैं. ठीक है, अब कोई भी डिजीज़ होती है उसके आगे हम ऑफ लगाते हैं. ठीक है, बट कोई रीज़न होता है ना, उसके आगे हम टू लगाते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. बिकॉज ऑल राइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज, सो इसमें क्या है? बी में एरर है. नेक्स्ट वन इज द कैप्टन एंड हिज फैमिली एंड हिज वाइफ वर इन्वाइटेड फॉर द कल्चरल फंक्शन एट माई होम. नो एरर. सी फ्रेंड, वेयर वुड बी द एरर? In the B part. Okay, were invited for the cultural functions. So where we can find the error? We have to replace for by to. Okay, were invited to, कुछ reason है ना यहाँ पे. were invited to the culture function. Okay, all right. Next one is the engineer came out to a novel solution which may even reduce daily energy consumption. See friend, where would be the means incorrect sentence or incorrect word? So it would be in A. Okay, all right. We have to replace to by. Okay, we have to replace to. Okay, let's see how it is. The engineer came out to no, it would be. अब टू आर क्या होता है? बाय अ नोबल सोल्यूशन. ऑलराइट. ऑन अ हॉलीडे मधु प्रेफर्स रीडिंग दैन गोइंग आउट विजिटिंग फ्रेंड. सी फ्रेंड, वेयर विल बी द एरर? इट इन द बी पार्ट. ओके, इट वुड बी इन बी पार्ट. सो what would it become? On a holiday Madhu prefers reading than going. So here we can find the errors. Okay, टू आएगा, reading to going. all right. Next one is people who are averse with hard work generally don't succeed in life. No error. See friend, here the error is in the B part. We have to replace with by to. Okay, people who are averse to. Okay. नेक्स्ट वन इज विशाल इज़ 1 year जूनियर देन. अब देखो ये तो बहुत सिंपल है, सिंपली टू आ जाएगा. ठीक है, जूनियर सीनियर सुपीरियर इन्फीरियर. ठीक है, उसमें टू आ जाता है. नेक्स्ट वन इज दे वॉक्ड बिसाइड्स ईच अदर इन अ साइलेंस. सी फ्रेंड, बिसाइड्स. सी फ्रेंड, वेयर वुड बी द इनकरेक्ट सेंटेंस? अब देखो बिसाइड्स मैंने क्या बताया था? इन एडिशन टू बताया था. ठीक है, अब एक दूसरे के पीछे जा रहे हैं तो बिसाइड आएगा ना. ऑल राइट. Next one is our mathematics teacher often emphasizes on the needs for a lot of practice. So correct answer will be, see friend, our mathematics teacher often emphasizes the need. ठीक है, on नहीं आएगा, we have to delete on. all right. So The error is in the B part. Okay, so next one is please put away the candle before you leave. See friend, there is nothing like put away. Okay, there is nothing like put away. You have to replace this word. Alright, either it is put off or put out. Okay, so correct answer will be A. Next one is all the doctors were puzzled. Okay, all the doctors were puzzled on the strange symptoms reported by the patient. So correct answer will be all the doctors were puzzled. It's correct. At on the strange at the strange, right? And the strange symptoms. Next one is most of the Uttar Pradesh is an extremely fertile plain between which the सी फ्रेंड अब जैसे इसे पढ़ा तो बिटवीन नहीं आना चाहिए ना यहाँ पे थ्रो आएगा ठीक है थ्रो कहाँ जहाँ से river Ganga flows. All right, so here the error is in B part. Next one is the detectives say that there is no chance for finding the person who wrote these letters. No error. All right, so the error is in the B part. All right, the detective says that there is no chance for finding. Okay, so there is no chance of finding. Okay. Next one is in urban society, the social circle is limited with the family. All right, but in the village, it encompasses the entire village. So, friend, where would be the incorrect word? It is in the B part. Okay, you have to replace it by 2. In urban society, the social circle is limited to. Okay. So here are the some more question for you. Being most loquacious among her brothers and sister, she related a good many tales in each breath. So friend, there will be being most among her brothers and sister. Okay, so we have to replace among. Okay, being most loquacious of her brothers. ठीक है, ना ही तो इसमें अमंग आएगा ना ही तो बिटवीन आएगा. ठीक है, कंपैरिजन नहीं हो रहा और दो लोगों की बात तो हो रही है बट दूसरे सेंस में हो रही है. सो नेक्स्ट वन इज नो एफर्ट हैज़ बीन मेड एट ऑल टू कैश ऑन दी refurbished image of Indian tennis. No error. See friend, where would be the error in this part? So it is in the B part. Alright, so no effort has been made at all. अब देखो इसमें क्या होगा ना, ये टू कैश इन ऑन होगा. ठीक है, टू कैश इन ऑन. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वन इज द ब्लाइंड ओल्ड मैन वॉज नॉक्ड डाउन बाई अ कार अपॉन क्रॉसिंग द रोड. सी व्हाट इज दिस अपॉन, अपॉन नहीं आएगा ना, वाइल क्रॉसिंग. ठीक है, वाइल क्रॉसिंग द रोड. अपॉन तो समथिंग जैसे कि ये है अपॉन. ओके, इट इज़ लाइक. नेक्स्ट वन इज in a report issued by Indian Statistical Institute, the iron and steel industry is investing more than any other Indian industry in fighting pollution. So where is the error? It is in the C part. Alright, it is in the C part. So any other Indian industry in fighting pollution. Okay, so we will replace in by on fighting pollution. Alright, so we did the spotting the errors too. So it's the time for vocabulary portion. It's play a vital role in the examination. Alright, and it's very difficult to mug all the vocabulary at the 11th hour, so we are doing regularly the vocabulary portion. Alright, the first one is articulate. See friend, whenever we say the articulation of word, what does it mean? Our tongue helps us to articulate, means it helps us to speak. So wherever the articulate word will come, it something related to speech. Okay, or speak. So express is the meaning of articulate. And what would be the synonym? It is voice. Okay, or give voice to. So what would be the opposite? Bottle up. Then what is this bottle up? Bottle up मतलब क्या होता है? To keep a feeling inside. ठीक है, bottle up means to keep feeling inside. All right, means the person don't express. Okay, Next one is, means what is the example? They were unable to articulate their emotions, means they were not able to express their thoughts and emotions. All right. Next one is infantile. See friend, it's an adjective. You might have heard about the infant. Okay, up to 28 days or 1 month they are known as infants. Sorry, they are known as the neonate, but after up to the 1 year they are known as infant. All right, so they are childish. Okay, they are childish. ऑल राइट सी फ्रेंड, चाइल्डिश मीन्स क्या होता है ना, चाइल्डिश मीन्स होता है कि इमेच्योर और सिली बिहेव करना. हियर देयर इज डिफरेंस बिटवीन चाइल्डिश एंड चाइल्ड लाइक. ओके, अगर आप किसी से बोलोगे यू आर बिहेविंग childish, it means that you are behaving immature. But if you'll say you are behaving childlike, so what does it mean? It means that you are innocent. All right, you are innocent, having the good qualities such as innocence associated with child. जैसे child में जो भी अच्छी qualities होती है ना, वो क्या होता है, चाइल्ड लाइक होता है. बट चाइल्डिश मतलब क्या होता है, इमेच्योर. ओके, so synonym would be babyish or immature. So what would be the antonym? It would be mature. All right, so what would be the example? Everyone is fed up of his infantile joke. All right, it means childish joke, means immature joke. But if I'll say childlike, so childlike is something good. Okay, and which means having the good qualities such as innocence and other quality associated with the child behavior. All right, so next one is democrate. Democrate क्या है, verb है. All right, which means separate. और इसे क्या बोलते हैं, set the boundaries. Set the boundaries. All right, so synonym would be divide and delimit. ठीक है, boundaries limit कर देना. All right, or divide कर देना. So opposite would be join. Let's form an example. Art was being demarcated from the more objective science. All right, means separated. Next one is impugn. Okay, impugn means क्या होता है, challenge. All right, or we can say oppose करना और attack करना. ठीक है, oppose or attack is known as impugn. Okay, then synonym would be question, dispute. ठीक है, crisis. All right, all the negative related to fighting we will can use as a synonym of impugn. All right, so antonym would be support. Okay, let's form an example. The father does not impugn her capacity as a good mother. All right, next one is ostensibly. See, it's an adverb. जहाँ भी मैंने बताया था वाई अला आता है ना, मोस्टली एडवर्ब होता है. ये हमारा पहचानने का तरीका है. मोस्टली, आई टोल्ड मोस्टली, नॉट every word, right? Then it means apparently. All right, it means apparently, and we can simply say open to view. Open to view. So synonym would be seemingly, means दिखने का, on the face of it. Antonym would be genuinely. So let's form an example. The party secretary resigned ostensibly, means apparently, from ill health. All right, next one is infuriate. See friend, infuriate means क्या होता है, enrage. Then what literally infuriate means, it means make someone extremely angry and impatient. Right, impatient, वो भी extreme level का. All right, is known as infuriate. So what does enrage means? Making someone very angry. ठीक है, rage generate कर देना, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, ठीक है, उसको हम enrage बोलते हैं, वेरी एंग्री कर देना किसी को. ऑल राइट, सो व्हाट डज इंसेंस मीन्स? सिर्फ किसी को ना बर्न करना, लाइक अ स्पाइस और अ गम को ना, और अदर सब्सटेंस दैट इज बर्नड फॉर द स्वीट. right, it is known as incense. So something related to burning. All right, so anger we all know, krodh, gussa. All right, so what will be the opposite? It will be please. All right, snoothing, please. Let's see, form an example. I was infuriated by your article. All right, I was angry or extremely angry by your article. So next one is defer. See friend, it is a verb which means yield. Defer means क्या होता है ना, to choose something. To choose something is known as defer. So synonym would be submit or give way. All right, so antonym would be stand up to. Let's form an example. I defer to his supreme efficiency, means I submit to his supreme efficiency. So stand up to here means क्या होता है ना, rise. Alright. Next one is stricture. See, stricture is a noun which means constraint. Constraint means resistance. ठीक है, restriction we can say simply. So antonym would be freedom. If you no restriction, so opposite would be freedom. Let's form an example. The strictures imposed by the British Board of Film Censor. All right, so here we have completed the 10 new word. No, 2 modes are there. Okay, so dispose means क्या होता है, pay out. ठीक है, dispose money बोलते हैं ना, it means pay out. Synonym would be lay out and spend. ठीक है, dispose मतलब क्या होता है, pay out. All right, so opposite would be claim हो जाएगा. So sentence $67 million of depleted help had already been dispersed means payout, already it has paid out. Next one is animosity. See friend, it means क्या, it means animosity means क्या होता है ना, a strong feeling of dislike. ठीक है, extremely you dislike something, you'll say animosity. All right, try to use this word. After some time you will say I dislike that person, or you can simply say animosity toward that person. All right, so antipathy. Antipathy means क्या होता है, a feeling of dislike. See, a feeling of dislike. All right, so next one is hostility. See friend, hostility मतलब क्या होता है ना, opposition होता है, right? और friction means ये resistance होता है. So these are somewhat related to each other. That's why it's the synonyms of animosity. All right, so opposite क्या हो जाएगा, goodwill. Okay, so example, he no longer felt any animosity toward her means no antipathy. Okay, no feeling of dislike. So now it's a quiz time. Now you have to find how much do you know. Okay, if you have, what you have to do, you have to pause the video for some time and you see the word which you know. All right, so it's the, you have to find the opposite meaning. So first one is articulate. So what would be the opposite of articulate? It is bottle up. All right, next one is infantile. So the synonym of infantiles are childish, okay, babyish and immature. So correct answer will be mature. Next one is demarcate. Okay, demarcate means क्या होता है, separate करना. So synonyms are divide and delimit. So antonym would be join. All right, next one is impugn. So impugn means क्या, challenge करना, question arise करना, dispute होना. So opposite would be support. Next one is ostensibly. So ostensibly मतलब क्या होता है, apparently. ठीक है, seemingly and face off is the synonym to the ostensibly. So opposite would be genuinely. Next one is infuriate. See friend, infuriate means क्या होता है, enrage होना. ठीक है, anger आना. So opposite would be please. All right, next one is defer. See friend, defer means होता है yield. ठीक है, yield का opposite क्या हो जाएगा, stand up to. Next one is stricture. Stricture opposite is freedom, because all other are the synonym to this stricture. Next one is dispose. So dispose opposite would be claim. Payout, spend and layout are the similar to the dispose. Next one is animosity. Animosity means मतलब क्या होता है, antipathy. So opposite will be goodwill. All right, so here we have completed the quiz 2. So if you like this session, don't forget to like it, share it and subscribe our channel. If you don't know that we have live classes too of maths at 6 p.m. where you can solve all the doubts, and of SSB at 8 p.m. So do visit them. Jai Hind.